So today I have a couple who are some of my favorite clients who I just have grown to love, and I'm excited for what's happening in your life. And so, Ashlynn, I'm going to start with you. So this is Ashlynn and David Orlick, and these guys really love God. They've got a family, and they have stepped into this with full obedience and fully yielded to what God is doing in their life. And so, Ashlynn, I'm going to start with you. So in this journey, so we met and we were running the Expand Your Land program, which is the program that you're on to become a certified neuroflow coach consultant in your field. You have many gifting. I just wanted to ask you and get you to share, like, what happened for you in making the decision, firstly, to come on this program, because I know it was a step of faith, right? So I'd love you to just share in your own words, like, what was that like at the beginning for you? How were you feeling, and how you made that decision?
Yeah, thank you, Louise. So when it first happened, a week prior to me signing up for Expand Your Land and Dream Drivers, I had told God that I wanted him to show me where he wants me to say yes, just in life. I just wanted him to be king of my life again. And so I had an intimate time with God. It wasn't business related. It was just, God, show me where to say yes. If you want me to go pray for the man on the street, show me and I'll say yes, all of that. Well, it happened not long after I said that you were running a challenge, and I participated in it because God told me to say yes to it. And then you had the the VIP sessions, and God told me to say yes. So I said yes to it. We went through the sessions and it was extraordinary. I love the back seat. The hot seats, or the dream seats, were unlike anything I'd ever experienced before. So personal, but the prophetic, which I had, I have a love for prophetic, but over the years, because of some other situations, I kind of turned it down a little bit. But being in the midst of that challenge and watching you and the interactions, or the activations that you do with us, the prophetic started to flow strong and healthy again. And it was during one of the the challenges, the VIP session. And I desperately wanted to continue with this, because to be I just felt like you're a mama eagle. And it was a very safe place for me to be, whereas I'm very careful where I land. And you were a safe place for me. And you made the offer to join, and we did not have the finances for it whatsoever. And I told God, I said, oh God, okay, in prayer, I said, Lord, will you just, like, if I'm supposed to join, will you dump like a bag of money down? Like, let me see you drop that. And God didn't do that. Instead, he opened the land beneath me in a vision, and I dropped down into the depths of the sea. He said, say yes, go deep. And of course, that resonates so much with what God's been doing in my life since joining Dream Drivers and Expand Your Land. I think a huge breakthrough did happen to us with something else that's related along the same lines. We had a financial situation because of COVID much long ago, and we were in this place where we needed finances that day. We woke up and realized our bank account, we're like, that's not good. I just said, I can make money today. So I went, and I just had some ideas and some clients in the back that I could possibly ask, hey, do you need me to help you with some such and such? And they said yes. And so in one day we made what we needed plus more. And that was a huge breakthrough in realizing that we can literally create wealth. That was huge for myself, and then for him as well. And then what with the most recent breakthrough, yes. So today I had my, actually what I was doing was I was kind of piecemealing my services, and God has called me to go deep and be very intentional with clients. And so God was giving me the vision to do it all, to go deep with client and do a higher price point, and having you in my ear, I can't help but believe in myself. And so I'm hearing all of these things, but I'm coming back to him, and I'm saying, I feel like this is God's calling me to do, but I'm nervous, and this is different for me, because there's a lot of mindsets that have to be broken in order to put yourself out there for a higher value or higher price point, and to believe in yourself. And I was coming up against that a lot, and he was just encouraging me with so much truth. And now that he's been listening to you, and he's part of the program now, he was able to speak in such a way that really tapped into transition fast, mental, not wasting your time spiraling or staying there. It's, this is what God says, this is the truth, this is how you think different, think new thoughts, all of those things. And so he transitioned me, or he helped give me boldness to step out there and put my offer out there, the highest that's ever been. It's scary because there's the rejection part, but God just kept saying, I'm calling you to it. I'm calling you to it. And I put up my prices just like 4 days ago. And I just had an amazing client come to me and say, my answer is yes. I don't know if let me give details about the amount or just say it's my highest month ever. And I happen to make back what I invested in your program in 1 day, very close to it.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's awesome. Thank you.
I know that I'm not going to be at my job forever. I don't want that anymore. I want, I want that financial freedom for our family. I want it. I want to see her succeed. And that's kind of how the whole, us possibly working together is just, I want her to succeed so much that I just see areas where I could just have input.
That's so
and then
good.
God gives me, wisdom or, whatever type of gifting that's necessary for the moment to be able to encourage her or to, give her insight or whatever it is. I want her to succeed. And when she succeeds, we both succeed, our family succeeds, and
You're just amazing. I love you.
That is beautiful. Sorry, go on.
No, that's right. But I don't, as far as, me personally, I don't know exactly. I'm really, God's got me just going through a process just in general.
Yeah.
He's just been, he came into our, not that he wasn't always in our family, but he just kind of like swooped into our family a couple months ago. And then just everything's been changing. And I found myself in a place where I've never yielded to God in the way that I have. I've never knew that I could love God as much as I do now. I never knew that I could love my wife as much as I do right now. So it's just, he's doing a work in our family, and he's using all sorts of means, dream drivers and, just whatever. And so I find myself just, I want to go to the next level, whatever the next level is, that's what I want to do. And, just you being able to see that and me knowing that there's been people that are prophetic that I don't necessarily know where they're getting their insight from, I trust her, and now I've listened to you for a while. Like I trust you. I just, for you to be able to see that from me showing up to find out what's my wife going to get out of the program that she wants to invest in. Just God's amazing. And I just, so I'm based on that, all that evidence, I'm just trusting the process that God had. I don't know what's at the end of it, but I know I'm going through a process. And so I'm yielding to the process. And right now, like that whole insight with marketing to the kids was just because I made a commitment to, I just told Ashley, I'm not focusing on, because my focus used to always be, well, what's the ministry God has for me? What am I supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to be a pastor? Am I supposed to get connected with this person or that person? And it would consume my thoughts to the point of just complacency and disappointment a lot of times. And I told Ashley, I said, you are my main focus. The kids are my main focus. I'm letting everything else go. And you guys are it. And so everything that I've gotten from Dream Drivers, I've tried to associate with Ashley and with the kids, our family, Ash, whatever. So I've just, that's how the connection got made. It's just like, well, how do I make this applicable to our family? Because I don't have a business. I don't have anything to sell currently. I don't have a product. So how can this, whatever the session is, change my life and my family's life?
That is amazing.